What's up guys, Seb here from Wolfio, and in today's video, I'm showing you how to create your first lead magnet in just a matter of minutes. So before we jump into the video, I do want to let you know that this is part one of a lead magnet series that we're creating on how you can create your first lead magnet and start acquiring your first leads in just a matter of hours. So we're going to give you a whole step-by-step process on creating the lead magnet, then creating all of your pages, and then collecting all of your emails and sending out your emails. So be sure to check the link down below so you can watch the rest of the series. So jumping right into this video, first I want to talk about the different types of lead magnets there are, because of course you have all the examples of lead magnets, but you also have different types of lead magnets that you can create. So the most popular lead magnets that you can create are a PDF or a guide. So this can be done as a physical guide or an ebook, something like that, or just a PDF. Then we also have video tips and courses. We then have audio files, so these can be extracted from your video courses or your YouTube videos. And then of course we have a webinar, which you can easily send out the whole webinar, or you can condense that down to the best snippets and all of that sort of stuff. So now that we've covered the different types, I do want to cover the examples of lead magnets you can create. Now bear in mind, when you're creating your lead magnet, you want to make them really easily digestible as well as full of value. And then you just need to make sure that your audience is actually getting value out of these things, because you don't want them to spend like an hour on something and they're not really getting much value on it. You want it to be full of value. So these kind of examples can be recipes or secret tips. You can have a list of useful tools that you use, as well as a list of free trials which you recommend. Now of course it does depend which niche you are in. So for example, if you are someone in fitness or recipes, you could give a bunch of free trials to different stuff that people can try out, like different supplements. But if you're an entrepreneur and in business, you can give free trials to different softwares you recommend and think are really good. You can also extract all of your different courses, so different snippets that you think are going to be valuable to your audience, and create a little montage out of that. You can then create different documents that you use and regularly use, which really help you out, or a summary of your content, and this can be done in a video format. And then you can also share different templates or checklists which you think are going to be useful to your audience. And then of course at the end of this lead magnet, you can then try and upsell them something at the end. But bearing in mind, your key focus for this is that you want to bring as much value as possible. So here what we can see is a simple lead magnet which we've created, and this is what the page looks like. And if I actually bring it up right here, we can have a quick look. You can see fairly simple. We've got our logo Wolfio up here. We've got free instant access to our blueprint, start your digital course in less than 14 days and make $100,000 fast. So it's all about how entrepreneurs and creators can start and scale their online courses to a 6 to 7 figure business. And of course, if they want to download it, they just have to click on this button, enter their name and their email, and then they'll get their guide. So if we scroll down a little bit more, you can see there's a bit more information. Don't miss your chance to get this guide. And then we've got a little bit here covering what the guide's going to include, and then a bit of an introduction on Kevin Hanno, the founder. So we've got four different ways that people can actually download the guide. So button 1 here, button 2 here, 3, and then 4. So if you all direct to the exact same little pop-up right here, so then people can instantly download the guide. So once they've done that, they'll be taken to the guide, which you can see right here. So this is the cover. I think it looks really nice, and I just want to let you know that this only took about an hour to 2 hours to create, even when it's looking this good. And we're going to give you the entire breakdown and step-by-step process on how we did this. So here we've got the cover page. We've got a bit of an introduction with some pictures, and then here we've got all of the content. So as you can see, really condensed. It's only an 8-page lead magnet because we wanted to keep it short, but we wanted to keep it value packed. We didn't want to bore people. So really easily digestible. This is what you'd want to try and aim at. And then of course you can add different hyperlinks to different things if you want. For example, here we're offering a free web masterclass at the end. So if you go ahead and click on that, you can go ahead and register to the free web class. So it's like a lead magnet within a lead magnet. So let me give you a little breakdown on how we actually created this. So believe it or not, the entire thing was done on Google Docs. So what we did is we actually had a webinar which we created, which was how to launch and scale your online course to a 6 to 7 figure business. We extracted all of that audio, and then we kind of condensed it into an online document. We gave a bit of an introduction. So here we've got Kevin, and then all of the content which you see in here is just an extract from a video which we created, but we just condensed it down to a document format and kind of like only kept the most valuable pieces of content which we thought were relevant. What we did here is then you have two different options. You can head over to Canva and then you can go ahead and type in book cover, and then you can find a book cover that you like. So if you want to change it to a different theme, so for example, business, there you go. You can have all your business examples right here, and then you click on whichever one you want. For example, this one, and then you can customize it. So you could say, hello, this is my lead magnet, for example. Obviously you would spend time and actually make it look nice, and then you can add whatever images you want. So for example, if you wanted to add a book picture, then we can just drag that on here and then we can customize that. Literally it's like Photoshop. And then once you're done, you can click on share, then press on download, and then you can get it as a PNG or a JPEG. And then what we'll do, we'll come back to our lead magnet, we'll come to the very top, and then we'll make this image full page, or you can just leave it as it is. And then once you're happy with it, you can just head over to file and then download it as PDF. And then this is what your lead magnet is going to look like. So as you can see, it doesn't look as good as the one that I showed you previously, but I'm going to show you the hack that we did to actually make it look a lot nicer. So what we did is we actually headed to Fiverr and we headed over to the search bar and typed in PDF to lead magnet, typed in search, and then from here you can see you've got a bunch of different options with different prices. We just refined through all of these and found the best fit for us. And then if we head over to our orders and we scroll all the way down, we've got the person that we used right here. It cost us 41 euros, which we think is well worth the price. They created a cover for us. This is the first version without the revision. So as you can see, the cover looks a little different, but then we gave some recommendations, some things that we wanted to change. They also gave us a little mock-up right here, which was super cool. And then after a few revisions, we scroll all the way down to the bottom. We've got our final version right here, which looks super awesome. And that was the end result of our book. So we also asked for different hooks. So here you can see we've got different hooks or headlines for our book. So the ultimate 6 to 7 figure course blueprint, then we've got the ultimate 100k course blueprint. So we've got different versions of the cover. And then of course we've got the PDF, which we can download here and view it, which is of course this one right here, which is the end result. So that's how we easily created our lead magnets in just about an hour or two of work. Again, you just have to create the content yourself. And if you want to make a professional looking lead magnet, which looks just like this, you can then spend an extra 5 to 40 euros or pounds to refine it and make it look like this. Now, a quick thing is that we were super impressed with our Fiverr creator, because you can see that they went out of their way and created these really, really beautiful designs. These pictures, we didn't add them, we didn't ask for them, but they went out of their way and added it. You can see that they did a brilliant job. So here's a list of the most profitable online course ideas in 2022. If we scroll down, you can see that this is what it looked like in the original document, and they made it look like this, which looks really, really nice. And you can see the little small details that they added. So we're super happy. They've hyperlinked everything and all of these images. We didn't ask for it, but they added them and we were like, wow, this is really cool. So let's keep it. So yeah, that's how to create your lead magnet in just a matter of minutes, if not an hour or two of work when it actually comes to creating the content side of it. But I hope you did enjoy this video. Be sure to subscribe for the rest of the series on this lead magnet guide. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.